Hey guys, my name is Hannah and I would say, let's have some fun today. Okay, today I want to just do a chilled video, a little bit laid back. So I thought, let's talk about new makeup releases. I didn't do something like that in a while, so I thought, why not? And I will go a little bit to the side. Let me go to this side maybe a little bit more, and here I will show you the makeup releases I'm talking about. Let's get right into the video, I would say, because there's some things I want to talk about. The first thing is the new palette from Natasha Denona, the new Lightwork 6 palette right here. There were few people, not many, but few, that asked me about this palette, if I want to do a look with it. And the answer is in the moment no, because I have my Lightwork 5 palette and I love it. I do so many looks with it, multiple looks. I love to use it in conjunction with my matte palettes that I have or with matte colors that I'm putting on. In the moment, I like to use it especially with my new Chanel palette that I have, and yeah, put a little bit of the mattes from my Chanel palette on, and after that I'm going in with my Lightwork 5 palette, and I love this one so much. I think this palette is stunning. But because of that, I don't have the need, or I don't feel the need to rush and buy me the Lightwork 6. If I will find it on a sale, on a good deal someday, I maybe will grab it because I love the vision of this palette. I think it's beautiful. Just from the feels I have looking at it, it's not my favorite one from the ones she brought out yet, just from the look. But I think nevertheless it's a beautiful palette, and maybe I will grab it if the time is right. But as of right now, I don't need it. I don't feel the need to have it. But I would like, if I find it, like I said, on a good deal, I would really like to do some looks with you together with this one, because it's stunning, really. So if you have it, maybe tell us how you feel about this one, or if you don't, tell us how you feel buying this one or not. So I would be really interested in that. But yeah, like I said, beautiful, but don't need it in the moment. The next one is from Lisa Eldridge. It's her new palette. It's the Fawn eyeshadow palette. I think it's beautiful. I think she also has a lipstick that's called Fawn. I'm not sure right now, but the name is really... I remember that name. I think it's in her lipstick line as well somewhere. And I think it's very beautiful, very, laid back a little bit, but very elegant and stunning looking at the same time. So I'm not against it, but it's the same as with the Natasha Denona palette. I don't feel the need to rush it with this palette right here. If I will get my hands on it, I will buy it for myself, but in the moment I don't have the feeling I need it, because I bought me so many palettes in this month in particular. But all in all, I think it's beautiful and nice, but it's also a little bit similar, I have the feeling, maybe the mattes with my new Tom Ford palette that I have. So yeah, I think I'm good with this one, but I appreciate it for sure. The next one is something I just wanted to sprinkle in because I don't want to get it for myself. I don't know this brand. I think it's an indie brand. It's from Beauty Creations Cosmetics, and it's their new Halloween launch in collaboration with Corpse Bride. And I love Corpse Bride, and I think the collection is looking very spooky and nice. But it's also nothing we haven't seen before. I think it's beautiful. I don't want to get it though. Like I said, I don't know this brand and I don't have the feeling it will be that accessible for me. But just that you know, I think it's a stunning collection. I love all the little pieces in there and all the colors that are chosen for this collection. So yeah, just wanted to admire it with you together and show you this beautiful collection right here. The next one is from Gulan X Shoruk. All those names I have to spell. That's crazy, guys. I'm pretty sure it wasn't right, but I think this palette is very beautiful, very stunning, and I love the little diamonds in the front and the eye that it's in the front of this palette. I think it's very, very beautiful looking. The lipsticks are okay. They are nothing new. The shades I already have in my collection, plenty of. So I don't need it. And the cases are, of course, they are looking stunning. But just for the cases, I don't see the need to buy me those lipsticks. With the palette, I will think about it. I think it's beautiful. It's beautiful looking and I love the little details. I love, I love reds. I love reds, I love rosy tones, so it's right up my alley. And I discovered Gulan this year actually. I bought me a palette from them and I really, really liked it. So yeah, maybe it will be a yes for me, but not right now. I can get it though in the moment also here, but yes, I don't feel the need in the moment to have it right away. But it's stunning, very stunning. I have to say in the moment I'm not that grabby with eyeshadows or with makeup in general. I don't wanna have everything at once. Sometimes I have those cravings and I want everything. This time everything is very beautiful, but it's also nothing that's getting very, very deep, so I can wait. Okay, talking of not very, very deep, there's maybe one thing. This is the new holiday collection from Dior. And the little quints from them are beautiful looking. I like the silvery one especially. I think this is beautiful. They're also bringing out 2 highlighter palettes, one from their normal line and one from their backstage collection. I think both are beautiful. Of course, from their normal line, the highlighter, it's a little bit more on the special side with the packaging, but the backstage one, I really love that versatility with those shades that you get. So all in all, I think it's beautiful, but maybe I will get the backstage highlighter, maybe also the normal highlighter, but again, not right away, don't need them again very fast. So I will see. If they're gone, they're gone. If they're staying a little while, I will grab them maybe for myself. And the same with the quints. I can get them also here, but the quints, like I said, I love the one with the silvery shade in the middle. And I think this is very, very beautiful. The other one with the gold shade in the middle is a little bit... I have the feeling those 2 shades, the one at the upper right side and the left side at the bottom are very similar. If you're asking me, from the first look I have the feeling they're very similar, so yeah. They could have swapped out a shade maybe with the skin toned like shade, but all in all I think it's a beautiful and stunning collection. And talking of not feeling it very much, I have to say the palette from the backstage collection though, it's hitting right into my heart, I won't lie, and I will hopefully get it. I will see how long it will be on the market. I try to be as fast as possible, but I try also to stay a little bit calm, not purchase too much at once. And I purchased very much in the moment and I want to enjoy it at least for a little bit before I go out and grab me another palette. But this is a palette I'm very, 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 very excited about, I have to say. I think it's beautiful. I love it. The gloss is also very beautiful, but I saw it by now and it's a very normal looking gloss overall, so it's also not a must for me. But if I will get some of those items in the near future, I think the palette will be in those items for sure, if it's still there. But this is for sure my favorite thing in this collection. And all the other little stuffs, the nail polishes, the lipsticks and everything else. There's also a big palette, it seems like, in this collection. And another one. Those are all fine things, but nothing very special for me personally. So I can skip those. But the eyeshadow palettes and the highlighters are beautiful, for sure. Can't deny that. Hey guys, the next thing is Pat McGrath. Didn't talk about Pat McGrath for a long time now. And she revealed for a while now her new holiday collection as well. And there's also, again, there are eyeshadow palettes where you have just 2 eyeshadows in them and you can, have a quickie a little. with them, so you just can use one or both and don't have to think about your eye look that much. I think they are stunning, but I'm not that into singles, or you know how you call them, two eyeshadows in a palette. Oh guys, I'm so tired today. I don't know what it's wrong, but you know what I mean. I think they are nice, but I don't need them. And also the same with the lip things. I don't need them. I have many Pat McGrath lipsticks in my collection. And I'm set for now with Pat McGrath lipsticks. I explore in the moment a little bit more different types of brands with lipsticks. In the moment I really like to explore Prada a little bit more, and yeah, love the Pat McGrath formulation. If you don't have many or none of her lipsticks, can recommend them. They are beautiful. I love all her lipstick formulations, but I think she's selling in the moment just her matte lipsticks right now, her matte trans lipsticks. She also used to have the Luxe Trans that I really appreciated. I love this formulation, but her matte trans is also very beautiful. She also has quins in this collection. They are looking so stunning. I love especially the one with the black, blue and the lilac shades in it, but of course the star is the big palette in the end. It's the big holiday palette that we always get from her, and I really like it. I think it's beautiful, especially the more very whitish goldeny shade at the top, at the left side. I think for you it's at the right because it's, I don't know, you know which one I mean. And I also love the lilac-y, the blue and the turquoise shade. I think they're beautiful. Also this very whitish kind of shade. So I think there are many beautiful tones in it, but there are also very many beautiful neutrals in it. So you can choose, you can mix and match. So I think it's a nice curated palette in the end. Again, the mattes are very Pat McGrath standard mattes for her. Nothing special there, but I think it's a nice matte curation, I think, from light to dark, but it's also nothing special. And I didn't bought me something from the Pat McGrath website in a very long while. So it's not because of a particular reason. I just think I'm waiting every time so long for the package to arrive. So I will wait when the whole collection will be available here, and then I will purchase maybe the big palette because I think it's beautiful. And I become a little bit of a collector myself, and then I can maybe talk to you about the other palettes that I have again from her with you together, because something in my mind has shifted a little bit with her palette that she brought out before. I don't think it's that great anymore, to be honest. I like it. I love the eye look that I get, but it's not her best one. So in that sense, it shifted a little bit, but all the other holiday palettes from her I can recommend. They're so beautiful. I can't recommend them enough, to be honest. I know they're not available anymore, but if they are somewhere available, just grab them if you are thinking about them because they're beautiful. But her latest launch from last year, I didn't like it so much. And I'm curious about this one, if this will be again her good holiday type of formulation, you know? So I think I will grab it for myself if I can, but we will see. Next one, a palette I'm thinking about buying for myself. It's the new Gucci holiday collection, this one right here. Especially, I think the lipstick shade is beautiful and fine. And also the lighter blush is very stunning looking. But the thing that's most interesting for me is the palette and the deeper blush shade, the very reddish type of blush shade that they are also bringing out. I think those are my favorite things, and maybe I will grab both or one of those things for myself and we'll do a video. Would you be interested in that? Let me ask you that way, because I think it's beautiful, but I also think I can maybe live without it. But if most of you wanting to see how I put those colors on, how the palette is performing, or the blush shade, either of both? Please tell me, because maybe then I will make up my mind a little bit easier, because right now I think it's stunning, but I don't know if you would be interested in that and if I really need it, but maybe you will convince me otherwise. So, but all in all, I think the collection is chef's kiss and very beautiful. Next one is something I don't want to talk about too much. It's MAC. I like MAC. I think the blush and highlighter palette, I think it is. It's very nice looking. It's very stunning looking. I love the combination. Or maybe both are blushes. One is a little bit more on the highlighty side and the other one is a little bit more matte. But I think they're looking very nice. I love this. I think it's for the eyes, an eye pot thing. Let me see. More pieces than I thought. There's a jelly smile all over highlighter. I think so. This is the jelly thing that we see in this pot. There's an eyeshadow palette, another eyeshadow palette that you can see right here in the picture. Not interested, I have to say. Maybe if I will get them on a good deal. Usually I buy me MAC on good deals because they are getting so fast, so cheap, to be honest. And I'm always waiting for that because I like their quality overall. But for the eyeshadow palettes, I don't know if I would necessarily buy them full price most of the time. The color story has to talk very, very deeply to me that I will buy a MAC eyeshadow palette full price. Not because they are bad, but you know, I think there are better eyeshadow palettes out on the market, but nevertheless they are beautiful. And oh my gosh, there are so many things in this collection, but let me make it short. Really, really short. I don't will get anything, I think. So it's beautiful, like I said, it's very nice looking, but I don't feel anything special looking at this collection, and I don't think I will get a thing for myself from this collection. But all in all, it's looking nice. It's looking nice, but there's missing a little bit of spice for me, if you know what I mean. Okay, next one. It's the Melt collection in collaboration with Universal Monsters. It's a nice collection. I like that it's a little bit smaller and a little bit daintier, and I think those colors are very swampy and nice looking. And especially the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The 8-pan palette from Melt with Frankenstein. The Bride and Frankenstein, I'm not sure. But the Frankenstein palette, I think it's looking very, very beautiful, and I'm not getting it. Maybe I will if I change my mind. But in the moment, I don't have the feeling I need it, but I think it's looking very beautiful, and the color story is a little bit more different than usual from Melt Cosmetics. I have some of their palettes, and I think those colors are a little bit more on a different side, you know, and I liked it very much. You also get a bag in this collection. I think it's very nice and funny looking, but I'm not wearing bags like that, so I don't need it. And there's something else. What is it? It's also from Frankenstein. It seems like a lip balm, but I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not sure what it is. Tell me, guys. Please tell me. I can't find it, but yeah, all in all, the collection is very nice. There are also lipsticks and their mascara that I have. I think it's the same mascara maybe that I have from them. The Supernatural mascara. I think it's the same as this one that I already have, but I'm not sure. But if it is, it's very beautiful, but just in different packaging. And it's very heavy, I have to say. I like this mascara very, very much, and I use it very frequently, so yeah, all in all, it's a very nice and curated collection, I have to say. And another Chanel holiday collection. I thought about to get me the big palette from them that you can use for the cheeks and for the eyes. But I'm not sure, to be honest. I think it's beautiful, but I have those colors, and I'm so satisfied with my newest treasured swatch from them that I don't have the feeling I need this one. Highlighter the same, all the other stuff the same, the lipsticks, but I think it's a beautiful collection. I also don't have the feeling that the big palette for the cheeks and the eyes, I can see why there are in those colors, because for the cheeks I think they are more flattering that way, and it wouldn't make any sense to put maybe cranberry shades would have been also very nice. Something cranberry-like, you know. But it's a little bit more on the tropical, warmer leaning side for me. So more for the summertime, I have the feeling. But all in all, I think it's a beautiful collection, and you never know. I say in one moment I don't buy it, and in another you will see it in a video. So be always prepared for that, guys. But as of right now, I don't think I need it, and I appreciate it though. I appreciate it from afar. So that's that. Okay, another thing, it's the Makeup by Mario palette, the new one for the holiday. I don't know, I think it's also limited edition again. I don't know why, but it is. I think it's very nice, but if I will put away this grayish blue, it's again a very neutral type of palette. So a little bit similar to the old one, maybe a little bit more on the coolish side than the other one. I don't have the other one though, and I'm also not really planning to get this one, but I will see. I'm not against it. I will think about it because I like the overall feeling that the palette is giving me. And I think you can create, I'm very sure you can create beautiful looks with it. So I will put it on my maybe list, I have the feeling. Okay, a palette I will get 100% for myself. I'm not sure when and if I will get it right away, but I will get it. It's the new palette from Natasha Denona. I think the Roxette palette or something like that. The Roxa palette. I love this palette. It's beautiful. I love those very yummy lilac-y shades, those very rosy type of shades. There's also a beautiful deep wine red in there. The glitters are looking beautiful, as well as the metallics. I think you again have some textures in here, some different textures. It seems like it, at least. And I think this palette is very, very well curated and beautiful, like always from Natasha Denona. And I think I want to get it. I want to test it myself. So yeah, it's a plus, it's a win for me. So I think it's beautiful. It seems like there's also again a chromey shade in there, also a pan that it's with two different shades with a little bit more of, you know, something different, I think. I also love, I think there are two chromey shades in there. There's a little bit to explore with this palette, I have the feeling. So I'm very excited about this, and I like that it's not again a neutral palette. Don't get me wrong, I love neutrals, but there were too many in a row for me from Natasha Denona in the last couple of months. So I like that we are seeing now a little bit color again. So I think I will pick it up, definitely. I don't know when, I don't know where, but I will pick it up. You can bet on it. Okay, the next thing that I'm very curious about is from Ismaya Beauty. And she will bring out again her maximizing lip serums in new shades. I didn't have one of her maximizing lip serums in my collection. Really wanted to get one for a long time now, and maybe when I will see this collection I will buy me a new and an old one from her, because I think it's looking beautiful, especially the more rosy type of shade, and the black is also stunning. If it's really dead black, I don't know if it would be something for me, because I don't wear dead black kind of lip glosses. But the colors are looking very nice and juicy, so it's on my wish list. I'm thinking about them. Okay, the next and last thing I want to talk about in this video. We filmed for a while now. The last thing I want to talk about that I was very excited about after I took a second look. I was a little bit disappointed, to be honest. It's about this collaboration right here. It's with Fenty Beauty and Arcane. And guys, I love Arcane. I don't play it. I don't play League of Legends. But I love the series. And it's about the series. This collection is about the series. And I was so excited when I saw it. Then I took a second look though. And I thought it's just the packaging. The outer box packaging that's so exciting. Everything else are not that new of shades from her line, and the packaging that you are actually using, there's nothing special about it. Nothing. There's one thing, two things maybe. Her balm, let me check on Trend Mood for a second. Okay, there is her gloss bomb that has a little sign from the movie maybe on the front. And there's also, I think it's a cheek palette. The 4-pan cheek palette. Maybe I will get just this one because this one has on the front a little bit more of an arcane type of feel to it. This is the one I would maybe get, but all the other things, you know, it's just a card box and I'm a little bit disappointed. It's a little bit, you know, if you love a series, you want to see that the brand that it's doing a collab is giving everything in their power to make this collaboration a hit. And I'm a little bit disappointed that Fenty got the collaboration in the moment because I wanted a little bit more and I hope maybe they will collaborate with some other brand as well, that we get a little bit more something to be excited about because I'm a little bit underwhelmed. But like I said, I will maybe get the cheek palette because there's a little bit of arcane things in the front and I want something from Arcane, but yeah, all the other thing, it seems a little bit like a cash grab for me. A hot take maybe or not, I'm not sure. Tell me what you think about. I love Fenty Beauty. I love their brand. I love the brand. I think they are making amazing stuff. But this is an opportunity that's a little bit missed right here, in my opinion. But tell me what you think, guys. I was so excited for this one. I would have gotten me the whole collection. The whole collection if it would have been made right. But yeah, this is all that we get, sadly. Okay guys, I'm back in the middle again. I hope you enjoyed it. I talked a little bit about stuff that I think is interesting or that I'm interested about, or think it's looking very nice or cool or fresh, you know, those type of things. I didn't talk about everything, and the most of the things I think you already knew about them, but I want to talk to you. I want to give you a little bit of my perspective on them, a little bit my take on them, and I hope you enjoyed it all in all. If so, I would be really happy if you give me a thumbs up, that I know that you like this kind of content. Also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and click on the little bell to get notifications here and there when I'm posting something new. And with that being said, guys, thank you so much for those ones who asked me some questions. I'm excited about it, a little bit nervous as well, because I'm not someone who easily talks about myself, but I want to really do it because I think I'm a little bit longer here now on YouTube with you together especially, and the account is getting a little bit bigger, and I hope bigger and bigger over time, so I don't want to be a stranger to you because you are watching me frequently, I have the feeling, and I'm so happy about that and so thankful about that, of course. So I want to give you a little bit of myself, if you want it like that. And I'm excited about doing this video, so it will come. And until then, I hope you can wait. But I think you can. I'm not that important, but you know what I mean. So yeah, I will bring that video out for sure, and I hope we will see each other in my next video. If it will be this video or something else, we will see. But until then, guys, bye.